Okay, back in the early maybe 1915, my grandfather came out here, I guess, expecting to find better life than in Mexico. He married my grandmother in 1916, and as newlyweds, they came to Azusa. When we were young, my grandfather, remember, they used to have people come in and tell him that certain members of their family had passed away, and they didn't know how they were going to do it for burial. So they got together and of course raised some monies, but my grandfather saw to it that they should start something or do something for the Hispanics, the Mexicanos, pues, as they call them. And they started an organization, and it was called the Sociedad Progresista Mexicana. That's Society for Progressive Mexicans.
Their motto.
They had a motto, and it was education, respect, and patriotism. My grandfather was not an American citizen, but he was very patriotic because he had a son serve and return. He had a son that got I lost an uncle in the service. And back then, the Hispanics were told to send your kids to Mexico so that the boys would not have to serve because you're okay. We were located south of Foothill, which was predominantly Hispanic. Northern part of Azusa to us was white. We grew up kickball. That was always a thing. They didn't want you if you couldn't kick. They didn't care if you were a girl or a boy. But if you were a girl and you were white, you could kick good, you're on my team. If you were a girl, a Mexican, and you could kick good, you're on my team. Because of our religion, my father decided to put us in private school. My sister started, and then I went with her. So all five of us had a Catholic education. Private. And comparing public schools to Catholic schools, when I was a freshman, I flunked history with a D, and I had to make it up at the public schools. I came to get it. I went to summer school, passed it with an A. I started working at Foothill in 1986 to give them basic things. My name is, I live at, because some of those things are the things you would need if they ever got stopped when walking home or something. They're going to ask you, what's your name? And if you can't understand that, that's going to be a problem. So I think that the school had to change a lot to be able to educate those kids. So this bilingual program was, I guess, when it started. I have kids now that are probably in their 30s that I still see. I have a boy that, well, not, he's a man. He works at the Kentucky Fried. He is a manager. And he tells me, thank you. I still get that. I was surprised. I have some girls working at Burger King in the drive-thru. I get there and they go, hi, Mrs. Calderon. I go, oh my God. I'm so glad to see him that I almost get teary-eyed, because some of these kids could not read or write anything or speak,